What? Get out them comments. I thought you said you didn't read comments.
Well, you got me in here looking at the shit. I think this shit's funny.
Oh, now you want it.
I think this funny. This nigga said you got the longest neck.
Hell no.
That is funny. I like it. Don't hit the shit. I ain't about to read.
You gonna do what?
Let it stay up there. Everybody might not like the way you look, but the shit funny. If something is funny, I think it's funny. Let it stay. I don't expect everybody to like what I say.
No. What's that? Oh, I ain't got no battery life. I need to plug this up.
Living this kind of life. I live the best life.
What up? Squad in the house. I need to go in there and set you up some mods too, because
I need some moderation. You want a bottle of water?
Yes, please. I wrote about it on straightfromtheA.com, so anything that you want to know about that random situation, honey, it's on straightfromtheA.com. Not partial documents, full documents. You know, we dealing in facts and receipts around here. We dealing in facts and receipts.
I don't even know how to make nobody no mod.
Thank you, Jen.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Hey, Shay.
Cheers.
Oh, wait. Hey, Shay. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. It's just so much. You
start, and I'm just going where the water flows.
Of course you will.
You know, I have a script. I just like to flow. Something come up in my belly sometimes. Sometimes it's petty. Sometimes it's wisdom. Sometimes it's prayer. I don't know what's coming out, but I
heard you was really, really out
petty earlier. I was sitting outside my business, and I just felt the spirit of petty. So I said, let it flow.
I don't even want to know what you said. Do I want to know what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Should I put up on the screen? Let me go see.
I don't know what I said.
Let me go see.
I don't know what I said. Sometimes it's like, you know, sometimes I get diarrhea.
I don't know. Let me go see what you said, because I'm
Well,
nervous.
You got real sponsors. I think I cursed so much.
You did?
Mm-hmm. My cousins text me.
What they say?
I was dying laughing. But this kind of how I'm from the country. This is how we talk on the front porch.
Is this it right here? The clap of it?
Let me
see what this. Let me see what this is. What Josh was talking about, y'all. I'm scared to look at it.
I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed.
You ashamed? Wait.
I'm embarrassed.
It won't let me screen share. Hold on, let me see.
I don't give a F.
Oh shit! I gotta go out and come back in.
I cut the Bluetooth off at one point when I realized it was on Bluetooth.
Hold on, let me see what you're doing.
I'm at my place of business. I just need to move my car so they can unload.
I need to fast forward it.
Mm-hmm.
How far?
Yeah. Fast forward.
How long is this? 35 minutes?
Yeah, we just watch it.
Freedom of speech to say whatever you want to say. And then you want to get mad when somebody roast and gag you, but you roast and gag people. That was you and Khia's platform, roasting and gagging. So when someone roast and gag you, all of a sudden, oh my God, you said something about me. You're misgendering me. You're this. No, fuck you. Fuck you. It's my exact damn sentiment. You can go to hell you want to say. Somebody else says what they say. Oh my God, you're upset or you're pressed or you're following me or you're obsessed with me. No, I'm responding to what you said. Oh, you're upset. You're angry. I'm not upset. I'm angry. I'm sitting here enjoying my my business people in there working. I'm chilling. I'm cool. I don't follow you. And let me tell you something. What I say today, if she clap back, okay, I said something, you can clap back. I'm not going to feel any kind of way that your supporters come and clap back at me. You come clap back at me. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not that type of person. I'm not a sensitive person. You can say I look like a frog. I know I got a long neck. I'm good with what I see. But the minute I say something that I disagree with you, how about let's be mature? You are old lady. An old lady arguing with somebody. You can be my mother. Well, you could be my mother. You could be my father. You are an old man arguing with somebody, starting to fight with somebody who I don't even really give a damn about this stuff. about your next nursing home or your senior citizen center than sitting here calling somebody stuff.
You was off the chain.
Like, why don't you start a mentor program instead of sitting on all these social media platforms trolling us out there? Because you're the only one. How do you know we was at Old Charlie right after court?
Ooh, that's true.
Who's trolling who? Because I didn't know what the hell you went after court. So you're sitting here being upset with me because I may have an opinion different from yours, or that you let her call me this. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. And we know some of the same people can't nobody pull nothing on me. Pull it. I already said I got a mugshot. I already said I fought people. That's it. Kill it. You can't pull nothing on me. I'm unreadable. You can't read me. You can't drag me. You can't gag me. What can you do to me? I do this YouTube stuff for fun. It's not my...
The hypocrisy is real.
Of it all.
The hypocrisy is real. And I mean, I where's the chat? I need to see my chat. I don't even know it. I lost it. Did I delete the chat? Oh, it's over here. Child, I mean, you know, what had happened was I wasn't gonna talk about it no more. I really wasn't. I wasn't gonna do no posts. I wasn't gonna do like nothing. You know, Josh wasn't gonna do no videos. Kill it. Wasn't gonna do nothing. Then all of a sudden this morning, somebody put something on Instagrams like, oh, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, blah blah blah, and it just lied about the whole thing. So I mean, what I just was like, look, if they had put, even if he had put the entire post, you know, the entire form out, it wouldn't even been no big deal with me, because it would have been, look, I got what I wanted. I want a restraining order. I want this dude to stay away from me, period. I want you to stay away from me. When I go out, you can't be within 100 feet of me. I don't want you coming in my houses, my properties, nothing. That is what I wanted, period. I didn't want to lock nobody up. I don't know nobody. What I gotta lock them up for? I don't care. You put my phone number online. You doing all of this. You threatening me. You calling me all kind of names. The names don't even bother me because I've been called names. I just don't want I just wanted the threats to stop. I wanted the harassing phone calls to stop. I wanted the insinuations that somebody gonna beat you up and pull up on you to stop. That's all I wanted, and I got that in the court order. So I wasn't gonna say nothing else about it. We talked about it after court. It was, Kiki, it was whatever. Then this morning, it's like, look, it was this bit. How you gonna get half a receipt? How you gonna tear the receipt in half and just get a top portion and don't get a total? How you gonna do that? Is that what they do at Macy's? Is that what they do at Nordstrom's and Saks? You get the top part. But still, even there, at the grocery store, at Publix, how you gonna tear the receipt in the middle and leave the total down at the bottom? So I couldn't do nothing but just post the total. Let me just post the total and be done with it. I'm done with it. I mean, I'm done. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Look, that didn't even bother you at the beginning. And it's not like I follow her, because I'm really bad with social media. Like, it don't matter. But don't just start calling names and then be upset when somebody calls your name. Like, kill me with that bullshit.
That's the hypocrisy.
Right. You don't
like
do a few
mad
interviews about me and mention me. Now, when I clap back, she gonna be all devastated tomorrow with her wig twisted backwards.
But nobody can call him or her, or her or him. But they can call you a sissy and a punk.
Right. Nobody
can call Gio a messy punk, but they can call you XYZ. Right. They can call me XYZ. They can make fake pages and post pictures, go in my Facebook and steal all my pictures and post it next to Gary Coleman. It's all roasting gags, right? It's all roasting gags.
don't try to put your evil intentions with the word of God. There's a certain things that you don't do. It's not like I'm going to sit here and cuss you out like a dog and then try to quote a scripture. I don't like someone playing with God. Because if you really are a Christian, you really believe in the word of God and you really believe in the Bible, why would you sit there and try to throw your lies? Because one, you're lying. Two, you're not saying anything positive. And you're going to sit there and throw a scripture in it with it. Like, to me, and that's blasphemy, actually. It's in the Bible. It's blasphemy.
It's demonic. But I just find, and it ain't even about even those people. It's about the mob itself. Okay, so then when that was posted, and then the Shade Room posted it, and it's like, they tagging me on the Shade Room, like, Michelle, you see this, Michelle, you see that. I'm like, what the hell? Like, okay. And I thought I was cool with Shade Room. Like, Shade Room, hey, y'all, that's not the whole story. I was actually telling them that's not the whole story. I wasn't gonna do posts. Here they are, all up under my post. I wasn't even on Instagram. They all up under my post from 2 days ago, calling me all kind of bitches and hoes and liars, and I'm like, what community does that? Well, it's like y'all talk about the LGBT community is so stifled. They want their freedom to be who they are and all of that. But then you come over here and you treat Black women like shit. Not necessarily even Black women like shit. And the women can't get offended. We can't say nothing. If we say one thing about a gay man or a transgender or whatever, it's like we're immediately labeled homophobic. You're transphobic. It's just official. You're transphobic. You're insulting all the trans people and all the LGBT people who follow you by calling her or him. How so? Is he not demeaning and disrespecting all of the women that follow him by calling women bitches and hoes and fish and auntie gay? You misgendering me, doing all the things that you do. Like, it's just like, how is that? How? It's just so, I just don't get it. It's such a double standard. Like, you can talk about everybody and nobody can talk about you. Can y'all see me? Somebody said I'm offline. What does that mean? Can y'all see me? I'm bullshitophobic too, Camilla. Press 1 if you can see me, please. Press 1 if you can see me. Press 2 if you cannot. Okay. Shake and see us. Everybody can see me. Who was that said we was offline? But anyway, we here. Sorry for the interruption. Thank you all for listening. It's, and it just gets so frustrating. It gets so frustrating. And I know people be like, oh, you ain't tired of it because you keep talking about it. How can I not talk about when my credibility is being questioned, when, people are constantly disrespecting me. People are in my DMs and in my comments calling me all kind of bitches and hoes and ugly and fat and stank. And like, at what point does it arise to, and I know I'm a blogger and words can't kill you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like this person is like telling their people to do this by leading them to do that they're the example that these people are following. So yeah, I block, whatever. I block people. At the end of the day, it's just crazy. I just think it's such a double standard. What do you think, Josh?
I ain't blocking them. Come on over. I don't give a fuck. I mean, listen, I feel like it's total double standard. You know what? I think he's just one of those people who can say whatever he wants to say about you, but when it's time for their day in court, they can't stand the test and the trial. I just feel like, I don't care what you say about me. Let it be true. But even if it's not true, say what you want to say, use the First Amendment. But when I clap back, don't be upset and don't turn around and be hurt. And don't turn around and be like, you know what, I'm just devastated. I can't believe you're not a team player. Were you a team player when you were calling me all these names?
And now you're harassing people that other people, it's too much. And when I tell you, Khia, she was apologizing profusely. Oh, yeah, like I'm just so sorry. Like it's her fault. She was like, I know how they are. she was like, I didn't witness how messy they were when I was sitting. Like, I know, like, she was like, I can take it. I prepared. She was like, but I'm just so sorry, girl, because you know they are not gonna stop. They are not gonna stop. They just like it's like one thing after the next, after the next, after the next. Then tomorrow it's gonna be something else. Then there's something else. Then somebody over here saying this. Then somebody over here following you over here. And then somebody here calling this person and saying this. Then somebody in your DM saying fuck you, bitch, and I'm gonna fuck you up. And then somebody over here saying it's like, girl, like, ugh. I literally only did the post because it was like I was just over it. Like I wasn't gonna do it. Like I really wasn't. I called my attorney like, should I do this post? Like he was like, just be careful with your words. Don't threaten nobody. Don't whatever. And yeah, I mean, you know, if you writing about the facts and it's the truth and it's the public record and it's this, that, and the third, make sure the address blocked out, which did. I was gonna do that anyway. But
you know what's so funny? You know when they try to say that you put her address out, the judge got that paper, girl. That judge was like, he held it up to the light. He was like, the judge done turned all the way around. I'm like,
he was like,
okay. He's like, okay. Anything else? It was so funny.
And they asking me, I'm like, it say it came from my state. I don't know what it came from, but I mean, I don't see no. I don't object to you.
And the thing is, there's so much we can say. We can say stuff about the fake emails.
The fake emails,
like the fake emails,
man.
And it's like there's so many things could be said to just be detrimental or just to be messy. If we were like really interested in being messy, but I just like, okay, you can tweet about me, you can have your interviews, then you know what? I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I'm not even the type of person to turn and cheek the first time. You slapped me once, you got one time. But this time's like, it ain't that much important to me because I don't even be on the social media stuff like that. But now it's like, okay, I got a little time. Let's go.
Man, that judge didn't know. That
judge was hilarious.
He just didn't know what to do, and I understand and I get it. He just didn't know what to do.
I'm gonna get me a law degree tomorrow.
And then to get up on the stand and be like, oh, transgender people are killed. They're killed because of misgendering, and a million transgender people are killed every year because of things like, girl, what is do you realize you were sitting next to people and saying, when did Wendell Bartholomew, you were sitting next to somebody saying Charlemagne the God, Charlemagne the goddess, you was doing all kind of, now you up here calling me Auntie Gary. Like at the end of the day.
She calling the police tonight on me.
Should we, what?
Well, they called the police on me. You're calling the police tonight on me.
They called the police on me?
You remember they had the police report? They called
the police because we was online. She claimed somebody in Houston called the police in Conyers. I was like,
they came with 2 police reports.
It was a lot
on me and a caller. And they wanted to play the video. I'm talking about popping somebody in the titty. Excuse me, ma'am. Sir.
I'm looking, they was like, well, you look at this, and I'm like, I'm like, this is a bunch of bull poppycock.
Call the cops on
and
me.
He was like, do you object to adding this to evidence? I'm like, I certainly do, because who gonna call the police, the Rockdale County Police from Houston, Texas, to come to
Conyers.
To come check on somebody to make sure they okay
over a phone call,
over a YouTube video.
For her to be afraid of her life, she said, "Okay, I'm to be on Twitter today." Oh, she's scared. I'm scared.
And they knew exactly what we were talking about. They at Old Charlie. They did a whole hour video at Old Charlie. They sure knew what we were.
Well, let's try this. God will prepare a soft road in the presence of your enemy. Not enemy, intimate.
Your intimate.
Intimate.
Oh, child. I don't even want to talk about them. It's just, I just feel the whole, it's just, I just don't get it. I mean, I know a lot of y'all see it because I know a lot of y'all have been commenting as well. And I know the squad has been on double duty in the comment section with, battling everybody. And it's like, how can you like, you came out of a vagina, but you sitting here talk about vagina this, vagina that. You talk about women this, women that, and it's like I don't understand. I don't understand. But I guess it's not for me to understand. And just like exactly, Culture Girl, Black women and girls are marginalized. We're a marginalized community, and we have issues too. And just like you were saying, you said something in one of your videos I was watching. You were like, Black women have Black men against them, gay men against them, trans against them, white women against them, white men against them. Hell, at least, I mean, damn, like, what, why y'all feel like y'all gotta fight us? What we do? I ain't did nothing to nobody. I ain't nothing about, I was doing my job. I've been doing my job for 10 years. I've been writing about it. It didn't, that whole narrative of you insert yourself. Why is Michelle inserting her? I guess I insert myself in the housewives. I insert myself in loving hip hop.
Politics.
I insert myself in the Beyonce bite rumor. I just been inserting myself in all these things, child. And my thing, it's just interesting. I'm still amazed that I'm just amazed. But it's also personal. I mean, I see it's personal. It is what it is. Like, everybody in the world can use their videos or do whatever to talk about the situation because it's newsworthy. But you can't do, she was making money off of my video. Okay, you making money off people.
You are taunting me.
You were
taunting me. You were taunting me. I'm in the courtroom. I'm dying. I'm sliding down in the chair. I'm like, let me get back here before I get put out. And then she said it again. I don't want that lady there to make money off of me. I'm like, the judge is like, you don't have to be so hostile.
Right.
Calm down. He goes, sir, calm down.
I just feel like mental illness is real, and I see some of this stuff, and I was, when I was talking to Khia, I was like,
oh God.
I was like, I can't believe, like, I ain't never seen. She was laughing at me. I was like, I ain't never seen nothing like it.
This is funny to me.
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
There's nothing else anybody can post or say that's not gonna make me crack up. You cannot be upset with anybody who is insane.
But Gio didn't know nothing about my phone number.
Oh my God. The judge got him right together. That was so funny. But you never trust a man in 2018 with green contacts. It's just a no-go. You just leave it there. You just go right on home. When I seen him go there with that damn desktop computer, had walking there with a damn desktop computer.
And want to drag me from here to Timbuktu.
Where is he going? Does he need an extension cord? Does he need a power strip?
The judge was like, I already took your phone. You got some more electronics in chambers. Like, what the hell?
And then she go walk across showing her crack, pulling her pants and said, damn, they could at least stop by and got the lady a little suit.
Man, it is like,
man, I know he got some clothes on that girl could have worn.
They have experience in the things that they in deception.
This was an IBM.
They have experience in deception. They do.
Oh baby. You know what? I really want to have a moment of silence for the attorney. Like, I really want the best for her. Because I don't think she knew she was getting into. She kept asking the same questions. I even tried to help her out when I was on the stand. And I'm like, the judge is like, I just felt sorry for the lady. Ma'am, wherever you are in the world, you probably have great intentions and think you're doing the right thing for a person. I just really feel sorry for you. You looked a utter fucking mess.
Experience is a great teacher. So it was probably her first time, it is.
Girl, if you'd have seen that, she had the longest crack too. It was like this wide, and it was long. Like it was a wide old crack. And when she would like tuck her shirt in, her whole shirt go in between her crack, just suck up in there. And she just sweating everywhere. She had a tissue all over her face. I want to say, ma'am, you cannot take snot tissue. Yeah, she trying to read the file of fantasy and say, man, that's the evidence, honey. Put that down and read the evidence.
It's a confidence and freedom.
Poor thing. and Your Honor, I have a telephone that I would like to shoot a video. Mr. Madison, Mrs. Like, ma'am, can you not get your client? I started stuttering. I object. You're misgendering your client.
I was just over it, like, Your Honor, I like the court to notate.
I was drooling at one time.
Your Honor, I like the court to note that.
Did you notice all the sheriffs start coming in there?
They were.
It was like so many sheriffs officers coming there dying laughing. Like it's all supposed to be one bailiff in there. Everybody left the metal detectors. 5 bailiffs in there, like turning red, trying not to laugh. Like I'm in there all over. I slid on the chair. Oh, you saw that DA lady come back in there? The heavyset lady that was there, the white lady that was there before. She came back. She was turning red, dying, laughing.
And a couple of the attorneys went and sat in the witness
room. Like they were in there dying. And that attorney, when he cussed that attorney out, it took everything in me not to go open the door. Like, what was said? I just thought it was so funny.
Just don't say it, but
the bullshit never stops. I want to start a separate email account just for this stuff to come to me. And, let's say you're about to have like a bad day. You just read some of this shit. I love being cussed out when the spelling's wrong, a little off, but they mad with you and they trying to get you all the way together. I like that. And he said you was gonna pop me in the titty. He said no, they on the judge. The lawyer said, did you say 224 224 that you like the fight? I said I did. Do you remember somebody calling in they call in let me see what day they call. Give me a stop. They call in wait, Your Honor, can I go back and get his phone for him? Can I go get that phone from them so I can see when they call in?
These my documents.
Your Honor, can you play it? Ma'am, attorney, you cannot ask him to play it. Do you have it? You can play it. Yes, I can play it. I'm gonna say, baby, I got it on my phone. Let me go on and play it for you. I'm gonna help you out. Whole thing.
Oh, but what about when I started to play something? And then she was like, "No, that's okay. I don't want to hear it."
Yo, listen.
And the judge was like, "I can hear it just fine." And
oh yeah, look, we was about to call them out on a lie. And so Michelle started playing. She's like, "No, don't play it just the way I can hear it." She's like, we don't want to put it in the evidence.
And then the judge was like, "Well, I mean, first you want to put it in the evidence, you know?"
And then he put it in evidence. He was turning red. Well, never mind.
And I was like, can I play it anyway? And then he was like, well, she don't want to hear it.
She don't want to hear it. You're just a witness. I'm like,
because I got all the videos on my phone. And I just downloaded everything, child.
Listen, did you? Yes, ma'am. Whatever you about to say, yes. Damn, Khia said, the lady said, did you, he said, did you block Khia? I already said that. You tell me.
Who said that?
Khia told the attorney. Oh, you tell me.
Khia, at some point, she
was like this, sitting sideways on the jury stand. Come on. You tell me. Did you call her Mandy, Mandina, Manhua? Yep. Did you call her a big dick bitch? Yep. Did you? The judge like, ma'am, you gotta put your phone down.
They talking about we need to look at Sean's live. What's going on Sean's live, honey?
Sean is funny.
He was right here. Hold on. Boy, he got a call. So I'm gonna call in. What's the number?
Because if motherfuckers on social media going,
he got a caller.
They all talking shit. So you need to tell me when I say some shit that you don't like me saying about the motherfucker that just said some shit about me. Now you finna ride and go do a criminal act. Well, motherfucker, come on if you coming, because bitch, you better kill me. That's all I gotta say about it.
Yeah,
that's because
I agree.
Priority.
Personally, I wouldn't take it. Me personally,
I'm trying to
I wouldn't take it that far. But I'm just telling you what was the atmosphere when it was going around Miss Mary. Like people really cherished Miss Mary, and Miss Mary. I feel like Miss Mary took that to heart because Miss Mary has been nothing but nice to Khia, cooking for Khia and doing all that kind of shit. And you know when Khia, people forget that Khia was at Madison's house for weeks after TSE had passed. So
but why was she there? Why was she there? Was she there because she was homeless? Why was she there? Tell us why was she there? I want to know why she was there.
Well, I believe she was there in order to give comfort to Madison in that time of loss. You know, and the loss of Miss TSE.
So why is that? Why is that a point that you would bring up though? Why I don't get the point you trying to make with Matt. You said Khia was there for weeks on end. I don't get the point. I don't understand the point.
I was putting that point into the relationship.
There was no reason to bring Miss Mary into that because Miss Mary is the innocent bystander in all of this. That should have been neutral territory.
I never called in before. How does work?
I never called in.
Whatever they say, whatever the shit is, like I'm bringing Miss Mary in is pointless because Khia knows how people cherish Miss Mary. You feel me? Miss Mary is a sweetheart. I had the privilege of meeting her in person, you know, and I was just saying, and when Khia said that could have triggered some shit that could have been all work is what I'm trying to get at. Because those people wasn't worrying about what the logical thing to do. They were just trying to defend Miss Mary and say, how you meet Miss Mary? How you meet Miss Mary?
I'm on hold. I called him.
I travel back and forth to
but I don't know what I'm asking.
And Miami. And I was
is that the topic? Is
married to a function that Madison had set up to where she was.
You in the queue too? No nonsense. Well, yeah. I mean, okay. So anyway, before Josh come back, that was my only issue. I even went on Instagram today when we were at dinner, and I was pretty much like, it's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot, and it gets to be it gets to weigh on you. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, the negativity. Remember, I think I told y'all a while ago how I kind of like stepped away from social media for a while because at some point it's like you're inviting the negativity in, and when a lot of people are saying so much negative stuff on your social media, you just like, look, I'm living my life in the real world. Like y'all can have this. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say on this post under this quote that I just posted. It's just amazing how, you know, people feel like, you know, just because they're behind a computer that saying something malicious, you know, is gonna make you feel bad or make them feel better or whatever. So I'm loving all this attention. You think so? You don't know me as well as you think you do.
My last thing is, bro, is what and it's not just what they said. It's like when I go through the comments and I see all the evilness and all, like they take pleasure out of calling.
I don't know what to say. I don't know. They talking too long. Should I stay on hold? Yeah, social media is a very negative space. It's a lot of internet gangsters, a lot of teens who can't express themselves off of the computer. It's, you know, it's just a free for all, and I mean that's fine. It's fun for what it's worth.
I think people really enjoy the mess. I mean, it's the live entertainment TV. What kind of reality show? Like if we could,
it's real life.
Talk to the Real Housewives while they were like filming live and talk to them, chit chat. That's really good.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. I mean, that's what I was saying. Like when we was on live, and I was like, "This is just like love and hip hop." You know what I'm saying? Like,
now we Real Housewives. We love hip hop. We love hip hop.
this shit is.
It's love and hip hop.
It's lower than love. It's lower than
a black ink crew.
Is that lower than love and hip hop?
Yeah, got to be.
BU just say what? Okay, do you want to take some calls?
Sure, we can take some calls.
Okay, we can take some calls. But there's certain things that I'm not going to talk about. What I do not want is anybody threatening anybody. What else we don't want?
I don't know. You say what the hell you want to say to me.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking. You guys, just listen. I don't want you guys to get in trouble.
No, I'm the one that's gonna get in trouble. Hold on. Okay, the phone number is 347-514-7350. And the PIN number is 069-4408. Let me call it. I agree, Angela. It's a lot more important things going on in the world. It's a lot. Until you were in the middle of it and you have to
this
protect
10% of my day. I'm enjoying the little 10% I get. This is fun.
Turn your phone down, please.
They said Sean looking for our call.
Oh shit! Now you call him. Why Josh calling him?
I don't know.
The number. Hold on. Give us the number again. Hold on. What is Sean's number again? But in the meantime, I'm gonna take a call. But somebody put Sean's number in there so Josh can call. Wait a minute. Let me go back up and see. We got about 5 calls on the line. 6. I don't see Sean's number. Oh, there it is. It's Shay just posted it. 347. Oh, wait. That's our number. No, that's his number.
It's moving. I can't see it. All I see is that light.
817. And that's the number right there. I'm gonna take this call. Caller 7574.
Hello, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm fine. I have a question. I'm serious. I'm in my feelings about this. I'm blocked.
I'm sorry.
Blocking me for some reason.
Who blocked you?
And I don't know why. I don't understand.
You blocked from what? What are you blocked from?
From this live, from your live chat. I can't super chat. I can't do anything. I want to know why Veils keep blocking me.
What you say, girl?
I have been nothing but I miss Yaya. I've been nothing but supportive. I've never said anything bad or I don't understand.
Send me an email and I'll look into it. And I mean, cause I don't know, cause I don't know what the mind.
What's your email?
mbrown@atlien.com.
mbrown@atlien.com. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye. Zills, who you blocking, child? They gonna call me asking me about being blocked.
Oh shit.
Don't be blocking the supporters. Caller 0252. Hello. Hello. Caller. Oh. Caller 0252, can you hear me? Nope. Caller 3464, you're on the line with Michelle and Josh. Hey.
Hey, Josh. I just love you two together.
Hello.
Thank you.
I'm just, is this me or is it? Okay, I don't know what's going on. You know what I realized? It's really just a bunch of bitter, angry, upset people that have no lives. Like, I just don't understand how somebody can be so engulfed in someone else's life. T.S. Madison don't even have these people on payroll. And honestly, I don't think it's just, you know, her by herself doing what she does for Khia. She got a whole team of people doing it. It's a whole team.
I think she got a whole team of cell phones that she do it from, honestly. Because I don't know if it's that many people.
You know what? I don't think she even has the time of the day to sit up there and do that. I think she has people that do it, and she may not even know about it.
I don't know. Her and Gio seem to have a whole lot of time on their hands. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody don't have no life. I hope they can pay for it. But anyway, in the end, you'll come out. You and Khia come out on top. So it is what it is.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your support.
You're welcome. Y'all have a good one.
All right.
The hell off on this live, girl.
What'd she say?
She on Sean live.
And that motherfucking crazy ass man called black people riding for that motherfucker. So don't fucking come up there and tell me that I motherfucking feel groovy because I'm supporting you, man, because I ain't supporting that fuck shit that y'all motherfuckers doing. Fuck you and your assholes. I don't get two shit about y'all motherfuckers.
No nonsense.
I love all. Okay, I'm done. I can't see. They probably roasting my ass in your chat because I can't see because Michelle is on the same chat. So I'm the moderator. I'm supposed to be moderating for her, but I'm over here starting shit. I mean, not talking shit. I don't know what they're saying though.
They laugh at you going out, baby. They just laugh at you going out.
Okay, I'm just saying because now I was a spectator. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting back and listening, and then when the shit unfolded, it's some shit that I seen even before the Queen's Court got off track. Okay, it was some shit that I was seeing, but I just kept it to myself. And then when I started seeing a little bit more shit, I said, okay, let me see how this shit. But whoa, better when I see the fuck shit, that fuck boy shit, I said, oh yeah, I'm out. I'm the all the way the fuck out. But then you gonna blame me in it because I'm laughing and kiki. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck up out your feelings, you better leave me alone. Because I'm telling you, I am the right one. I am the right one. Now you can motherfucking make a video about me and see what that gets you. Whether it get you dragged from here to motherfucking back down the goddamn Augusta. That's what the fuck it'll get you. So don't fucking play with me because I don't do this shit. I log off and I mind my business. I take care of my husband and my motherfucking child, and I'm trying to get the fuck up out my house so I can walk around this bitch butt booty ass naked. Okay? I'm just saying.
No nonsense.
Because I'm seeing everybody's faces and I don't want to embarrass Michelle. She has to take my little blue wrench from me. But I just had to call in. And let y'all know that was me. That the caller that Josh was talking about, that was me. That she fucking gonna do it. This is the shit that I don't understand. You gonna put it in a police report. Well, what's the person's name? No nonsense. Instead of N-O. Okay, I'm out. I love you, Sean. I love you today. I love you. Keep doing what you do. Hey, I love you. Bye-bye, Lord.
Turn it down a little bit.
Tell Sean to answer my call, y'all. Tell Sean to answer my call.
4 digits?
What is my last 4 digits?
You don't know your phone number?
7284. Tell Sean to answer 7284.
Okay, caller, you're on the line 744. Hi.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. How are you?
Because I don't know what the hell all these people talking about with all this dumbass drama and shit. Because I just don't have time for it. I just wanted to say shout out to Josh because I'm a Capricorn too. And Michelle, thank you for I know that it's just the way the universe works. You know what I'm saying? I honestly believe that, you know, you was really there to like meet with Khia and y'all was like, you know, laughing and getting to know one another, and then you was able to help her. Because that's a blessing, man. It's a lot of people like the people that you like do better, and have opportunities for them. And you can tell that it was nobody around her that was like, hey, yo, sis, do it like this, or this how you could get a check like that, or whatever the case may be. And you don't have no reason to like, what's the word, like try to use her, try to gain something off that. I'm 27. So, when I was in high school, we used to gag off of, straight from the A.com. We used to do our current update and everything. So to see your growth now and to see, you can help with people out. Because for like the last, I guess 2 months, people will always say, Michelle, y'all got to get on Michelle YouTube. She always dropping gems and she always just for the people and stuff. And you have such an amazing spirit. So I just wanted to say something positive because
I appreciate that so much.
Is Mr. Timothy has a restraining order, so that should be the end of that.
Hopefully.
And hopefully, I'm gonna pray on it tonight. But
thank you.
I just wanted to man, we need. I don't know. It's crazy because on one hand, of course, we do love the drama. We love to see the shade of me. And y'all have whether it's it's stressful and all of that, but it's like the blog wars. Like nobody has ever been into blogs this much. How y'all just made this shit pop. Y'all really do need your own fucking TV show because this shit is phenomenal. We not even watching reality TV no more. It's like, bitch, get on YouTube. We want to see the blog wars. Who got the tea today? What's the gag today? And then one last thing, because I can talk. One last thing I just want to say. You rented your crib out to Daniva a couple of years ago, correct?
Yes.
And then he didn't pay you your money. And then he took your carpet, he took the refrigerator, he took the stove, he took
just the washer and dryer,
water heater. Yeah. And allegedly just the washer and dryer. But anyway,
no facts. Just the washer and dryer.
Y'all had y'all little thing where he, was trying to say this about you and that about you. Well, the thing that I was talking to one of my coworkers about and telling them the other day was, Maddie probably never had no real problem with you from the get-go. But see, her and Daniva is friends.
Hello?
So, you know how gay people with, hello,
hey, how you doing?
I'm done with that. We're not talking about Daniva. But I appreciate you calling, and Sean is on the line. So, look, we about to gag for a second. But I appreciate you so much for the positivity. No. I appreciate it. I really do. And thank you for calling.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
You are so funny. And the calls are like so funny.
Hey, Sean.
You hear Michelle?
Hey, Sean.
Listen, people's like, go over to Sean. It's lit. So I was like, we coming over there. We fans.
We can make money together. Shoot, what you saying?
We can make money together.
We both on the same time. Everybody on your channel. Look, everybody on my channel.
Show love regardless. We can greet it. Right. So I guess what I was going to tell you, that Michelle's like, here I go. You damn right, here I go.
I'm scared now.
You ain't gotta be scared.
Let me get my paperwork. Okay,
you can go get your paperwork. My thing is this. I never disrespected him until he came for me. And so he did a few interviews with different outlets and brought me up. And I never said anything bad about him. Even when him and Michelle was going through, I agreed with some of the things she was saying about the facts, about the trademark and stuff like that. But I never just went for him. But once you go for me time and time again, after a while, I am going to clap back. And that's just what it is. Now, if he clapped back, I'm not going to have a problem with him clapping back. Because that's just what it is. You can say what you can say, and I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And to me, that's just it. You know what? I would have respected him once he came out, the trademark came out, that the timeline wasn't what he said, and say, look, y'all, I made a mistake with the timeline. I was so busy trying to make things pop. Maybe I got a little bit too excited, and I didn't tell Khia my every single move. I wish I could make things right with her, and just left it at that. Once you clap back for somebody pulling out the receipts on you, why you got to come back so nasty and so rude? And what have I done to you for you to be nasty and rude to me? Even when we were at court, go ahead, I'm sorry. even when we were at court that day, I was still nice. They asked me 3 or 4 questions. I answered them the correct way I knew how and honest. Because at the end of the day, we were under oath. But for somebody to call the police on me and a caller, come on now, and try to bring that up in court, I think that's just so low and so ridiculous.
Everything they did was low and ridiculous.
Low and ridiculous. For y'all to sit there and then just come up with so much BS. Like, why would you? What's the need to do that? I wasn't in trouble or anything, but it could have been if the judge would have allowed it. If the judge would have allowed it into.
What were they trying to do to you?
They were trying to say that Josh was threatening. See, the thing is, they was trying to pull up all these quote unquote receipts to say, because in retaliation for me saying they leaked my number, they were threatening me, threatening videos. They were trying to say that we threatened them. We put their phone number out. Josh was on live and said he was gonna pop him in the titty, and and Josh was gonna turn up at his house. So, you know what?
I remember seeing that video. Yeah.
I never said that whatsoever. I never said that.
So he was claiming that somebody way in Houston called the police to warn him that somebody may be on the way to the house to harm him. So it was like, dude, like it was just a bit much. That's all. It was just a bunch of lies and fairy tales and fallacies in order to cover up what the things that they really did. So, it's
okay, cool. So, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So in the complaint in the paperwork that we saw that Madison posted, and you posted the whole thing, they were saying something about a criminal complaint or whatever, a criminal charge. What's going on with this?
I actually went to get a temporary order of protection. It was filed like March 21st. That was when Madison had did the video and said, I kick in your door and I hit you in the face with a rock and all of that, and was doing little other stuff. Okay. And I had the order of protection before I met with Khia. So that's why when I was sitting with Khia, I was joking, but I was halfway serious. Like, I'm uncomfortable. This was way before Shakana even showed up. I was like, I'm really uncomfortable because we had put where we were. I just felt something. You know what I'm saying? And then when people were texting me like, watch out, Madison just said Shakana and Shauna Brooks are on their way up there. So it was like, what the hell? And so it was just, it was just a bunch of craziness going on even before that. And so that night was just the icing on the cake. And I felt like I should have called the police that night, but at the end of the day, like, I called and he hadn't been served yet. So it was like, it was just a lot. So anyway, I just waited to the court date to bring it all out or whatever. And so Madison filed a counter on my petition. And I think Khia had went to file her own TPO after that, because of her social media being flat and all of that stuff. And so we were there to talk about our petition, but they had filed a counter, which normally, with a restraining order, any counter to a restraining order is considered retaliatory anywhere else. But, the judge decided to hear it, and here we are. But, because we were saying all we wanted was for them to stay away, that's what they did. That's what he granted. And so, we were happy with that.
Okay. All right. So, now, I know Josh, you said earlier that you're going to be saying it when you want to be saying it, so I understand that completely. But Michelle, are you done with it, or what's going on with it now?
There's still some legal issues that are going to be worked out. But I don't want to talk about it right now. We still have some other things. Okay. Because, my YouTube channel is... Yeah, my YouTube channel is still shut down. My other YouTube channel, I can't post on it. I can't go live on it. I can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? My YouTube channel was growing. I was trying to do a blogging masterclass, and I was going to use that channel to do it. So there's a lot of things that, was prevented because of some of the things that they're doing. The same thing with Khia. So, I mean, there's some things that, we are discussing our legal options about.
Now, what about Khia's social media platforms? They keep getting shut down. Are they still getting shut down, or is she going to go now?
They all got shut down. I mean, but she hasn't created another one after she did a Khia gag order one, and it got shut down. And so Other than that, she still has her Facebook page. She still has her YouTube, but she can't go live on YouTube because of the copyright complaints that they were filing. And it was actually Timothy Hinton that was filing all these copyright complaints. He filed 7 of them on my channel. And a couple of them were on my lives where I was talking about him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, these aren't, you know, that was fair use. If I'm talking about you and I put your video in the corner, that's fair use. I don't care what any blogger says. Y'all know that's fair use. So it's like, yeah, and that's the point. We talk about other people's videos all the time. We talk about them. We discuss them. You know, I talked about another one where I transformed his voice and all of that. So, you know, even in court, the way he made it seem was he felt some kind of way because I personally, Michelle, was making money off of his image. It ain't so freaking what? I can make money off Chris Brown, Beyonce, or anybody else. That doesn't mean they own my video. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot. This is a lot. It is. Is there a way that
y'all could possibly have a sit down?
No, hell no. I'm scared. I don't want to be in the same room with that person. I didn't want to be in the same courtroom with that person. The energy was crazy. Like when I tell you, we were sitting in the back of the courtroom and he was breaking his neck trying to like stare me down and stuff. And I wouldn't even look over it. Like that was the first time I ever even been in a room with that person. Like it was interesting. Then when he got on the stand and the way he was acting and stuff, he's obsessed for whatever reason. So it's just, you know, it's like I am kind of scared of him. Like I'm like, you know, as far as like the restraint on and all that, but I don't want to be around him. I don't want to have anything to do with him. Imagine, like, you don't know this person. I never met this person, ain't never wanted to meet this person, ain't never had no kind of interaction with this person. This person is trying to do all these things to you because you did a video talking about him. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of creepy to me, and I don't understand it. And so a lot of people act like I'm playing a victim. It's not a victim. It's like, no, I'm worried about my safety because I've been through this situation before.
When you say you worry about your safety, are you saying like you are physically afraid of this person, or you're just
yes, and that's yes.
Now, why do you say that, if you don't mind my asking? Why do you say that?
Because of several things he said in the video about fighting me, and because of several things he said in videos about fighting another blogger, and about several things he said. Period. Yeah.
I'm not even.
Now, John,
yes.
and you said in the courtroom that some fluid was leaking out. Can you elaborate on that?
When I was saying the fluid was leaking out, it was like literally like the fluid was leaking out. It was just like me throwing shade. I mean, I'm a very honest. Yeah, I wouldn't sit there and like, you know, it was just
investigative report.
Yeah, it was just me just throwing shade. My thing is, I'm not even mad with him. I'm not upset at all. But if you can throw shade, so can I. So it's not like you're not the only one that can sit here and throw shade. So can I. And I'm not even mad that you threw shade. You use your platform to throw shade. I'm going to use the little stand I got to throw shade to me, and that's it. Like, to me, if I saw him in the club, I saw him in the street today, I wouldn't roll my eyes at him. I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm mad with you. I wouldn't give a shit. Like, I don't really care. I'm not afraid. I'm not bothered one bit.
But Sean, how is it that this person can have a show where they actually talk about everybody and feel like nobody can talk about them, nobody can make no money off them, and they making money off of everybody? How is that?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. To me, I talk about people all the time, and I should be able to be talked about.
Right, and that's my point. And you know, I'm talked about all the time. Like, what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm good. Like, it's free press and promotion to me. It's sending people over here. Talk about me, make a video, spell my name right, honey. I don't care. So it's like, I don't understand the logic behind that. Okay, you're mad because I called you a man, but you called me Auntie Gary, fish box, stank vagina, bitch, hoe. Like, you called me every name in the book, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, that's what this video was about, was the hypocrisy. Like, you can do everything and nobody can do nothing in response. I don't understand that. You leaked my number. You never even acknowledged it. You did acknowledge that your peoples leaked my number, but then instead of, you know, acknowledging that, you say, I don't throw rocks and hide my hand. I kick in your door and hit you in the face with a rock. You know what I'm saying? So you took offense because I was offended. That didn't make sense to me.
Okay. Well, y'all heard it there. Y'all heard it from the husband now. Y'all heard it from them. Johnson Michelle. Y'all heard it from them now. Y'all got it from them. Any questions y'all got from Michelle and John? Y'all mind.
And I just, I don't even feel like he owed me an apology because I don't really give a damn. Like, I'm not upset.
But had I got an apology, when they first posted my number online, it would have been a whole different ballgame. If Gio had contacted me asking me about that video, it would have been a whole different ballgame. Like I don't, it was like, because at the end of the day, it started off as this is a war, this is my enemy. Like that's what they see me as or whatever. That's the way I responded. But other than that, like I keep saying, I didn't know this person. Again, I was a fan of the show. We talked about everything. We all talked about the show, about them getting kicked off the escape. Yeah, so it's like, why is it that what I said was any different? So yeah,
I mean, again, we all talked about it.
And they admitted on the stand. They admitted on the stand there were thousands of videos talking about the Queen's Court. Well, why you say my 9, they changed the 9 to 17 when really in all actuality it might have been 5. But you talk about she got 17 videos about me. Okay, say I do have 17, but there are 1,000 on YouTube. Like what is the difference between these 17 and them 1,000? And he was like, well, you taunted me in your videos. Okay, how do you know anybody else didn't taunt you? You know what I'm saying? Did you watch all 1,000 videos? Like, what is it about my videos that all of a sudden you feel?
I think the difference between you and them is that we
see, I'm getting flooded with questions here. And if I don't ask this question, I ain't worth a damn.
Okay, go ahead.
They want to know what y'all don't have it.
That's
I don't want to discuss Alex. It's a moot point. I'm done with it. I wish him nothing but the best, and I'm done.
All right then, baby. So I
thank you, Sean.
Thank you for having us.
Sean. Bye. All righty. Oh, we got people holding. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hello. Y'all still there? Caller 5143, you still there? Did y'all hang up? Caller 5143. Okay. Caller 7243.
Hello?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, hey.
Hi. Hey, this is my first time calling.
Oh, hey.
And I'm going to be truthful. I had not known anything about you until you went on there with Khia. And I felt that your spirit was so sweet and you were so honest. So I started watching y'all and I stopped watching the other person. I'm an attorney, so I know what not to say and when to say it. But I feel like it's really sad that it's all of this stuff is going on. We got enough issues going on in life and worry about what a certain person in the head of our country doing and to be arguing back and forth about who talking about who and what. Now, they were talking about a whole bunch of people, and Khia's always good about saying, I'm going to say what I got to say, because then when somebody say something about you, now you in your feelings, I don't understand it, and it's just sad. But I'm going to tell you, and Josh, y'all keep on doing what y'all do. I don't get offended about what people say, because what I do for a living, people don't like me either. But if you gonna do it, you need to have a thick skin.
Yep.
And I pray that no harm come against nobody. But if something does happen, then karma is a B. I ain't for the curse, but I'm just saying it's not right what they doing. I didn't like what they did with Khia. You get when y'all got that escape video when they talked about that and blah 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 blah. You was all hard then, but then now you by yourself floating.
Right.
Just swimming, and you gotta be bullies, and that's not even cool. And we got kids sneak and watch that stuff, and they see that grown adults, not y'all, but grown adults going back and forth like that. But you want to be role models for whatever you claim to be. That ain't woman-like. So if you won't call yourself a woman, act like a woman, and take care of your business. She could have picked up the phone, he, she, whatever you want to call her. Just picked up the phone and called you and be respectful. That's all I have to say. Y'all be blessed. I'm glad I got through, and I'm just going to continue to pray on this situation.
Thank you so much.
I
That was
appreciate
awesome,
it.
what you said. That was so true.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. 3424. Let me put the number in the thing. Hi, 3424. You're on the line.
That was a great call.
3424?
Yes, ma'am.
You good?
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
No, I'm fine. You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Josh. Josh,
Hey.
you almost caused me to crash this afternoon. I don't appreciate that, okay?
What
You
happened?
were talking about the leakage. I was driving, baby.
Oh, you almost crashed your car laughing.
I almost crashed. I said, Lord, wait, let me pull over. I had to pull over to listen to the rest of the video because you was going in. But, Michelle, this is what I want to say to you.
Yes, ma'am.
You have been doing your thing for so long, and they want to be like you. And the whole thing about it is, only thing he got is to talk about you so he can get those nice clicks and views. So he don't have nothing else. Because anything else he talk about, he don't get as much traffic as when he talks about you. And how dare he call Josh a sissy? Ain't no bigger sissy than him.
Right.
And he needs to go back into his fucking basement with all the mold and regroup and come back and apologize for all his indiscretions and how he's thieving from people. See, God don't like ugly. That's probably why his ass is leaking all over the place.
To know you, Michelle, and talking shit about you.
All right, let me digress because that's not.
Well, thank you so much for calling.
Somebody on Sean page.
Oh, they telling us to go to the Sean page.
You guys keep on doing what y'all doing. We
Thank
all
you.
love you.
All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank you so much. They
What?
said this lady claiming to know you on
I
Sean
don't know
Live.
about no me, honey. Hold on. What are they talking about? It's
You gotta
buffering.
play it.
Is it? Oh. I thought it was on.
Interesting point.
Sean's page is Say Sean Bradley.
Okay.
And you might have to play it back, but she goes here because I want to follow right. I don't want to get it wrong. Right.
You compare her,
This
right?
voice on something for me to do. This voice on something for me to do.
She says that Madison threatened her personally. How the hell does somebody threaten personally but you ain't never talked to her? She said that she has never had any type of communication, no text, no phone call. She never. She wants to sit.
Yes, I'm listening.
It's not like I'm trying to grind, take something.
So what you trying to say? Are you saying is that based on them never meeting each other and they're going back and forth online, that's where the threats came from, right?
No, she said that's what they cool.
It's
Girl,
clear
bye.
this person does not know me, honey.
Bye.
She trying to pull stones and put stuff
Child,
together.
bye.
And she said that she never met this person personally. And
That's what she
hold
was
on. It's keep
saying.
buffering
She
on my.
ran with that, hey, I was being threatened online. She made, she gave.
It keeps buffering online.
Oh, well, child. You ain't gotta hear it.
Oh well, whatever. It's nothing like. Child.
Girl.
If she really got something to say, she should come over here and say it. If you know me, you know why I am. You want to call in, honey? Hold on. Hello, caller 5143.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes,
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Wonderful. I just wanted to call in because I see a lot of comments in the comment section. And first of all, TS, TG, those things do not apply to a woman.
consider ourselves women. We do not use those types of, I don't know what you call that, a noun, adjective, whatever it is. We don't use that verbiage. How about that?
Pronoun.
My name is Catherine, and how people address me. I just want you guys to know that you need to kind of know that there's different levels. Madison is not what you all call transgender. That's why it says TS in front of it. TS does not mean transsexual. Hello?
I'm here. I'm sorry. Somebody just clicked in, but you're good.
Okay. All that transsexual, transgender, those things came about from people like Bruce Jenner who are looking for whatever they were looking for. That's not a trans woman either. Okay, there are a lot of trans women that are successful, that have families, that have children. There's going to be a reality show coming out here pretty soon of a very prominent young black lady who has an entire family. She owns real estate. She owns homes. She is a transgender, as you all call her, but she will be very offended if you called her that. Mm-hmm. You understand? Mm-hmm.
So people who have actually changed their gender consider themselves women, correct? Or am I like?
That's it.
So they don't consider themselves trans; they consider themselves a woman.
TSTG, none of that. That's foolishness.
Right. Okay. I mean, I understand that, and I totally respect it. I feel like
that's the hype out in the streets and things like that. A person goes through considerable changes in their life, and it's something that they feel from childhood. I know I did from 2 and 3 years old. I can recall my preschool teacher. I was scared deaf, but I can remember my preschool teacher asked my grandmother, "Do you want us to allow this child to play with these toys, because this child does not play with the toys of their gender." Mm-hmm. You understand? Mm-hmm. It's called gender dysphoria. Mm-hmm. And I have to educate the heterosexual community, because you guys are often misled by the antics of Shauna Brooks and T.S. Madison and those types of things. We, amongst ourselves, have a lot of fun, but in society, we want to be addressed as women. Mm-hmm. Period. Point blank. No one all of my girlfriends and all of the women who have taught me since I've been on my own from the age of 14, it was women who taught me. Understand that they embraced me, they took me in, and they showed me the ropes. Okay. And all of my friends, majority, 90% of them, are women. So no one is offended by any woman. I know Derek very, 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 very well.
I love Derek.
I think he was doing your hair. Yes, Derek knows me. Derek knows me as Yvette. He calls me Yvette. Okay. But
I think have I met you? Did you used to have a store or a consignment store or something down the street? No, maybe.
No, ma'am. Okay. No, ma'am. No, that's I think her name is Chanel. That's a niece of. I think I know who you're speaking of. No, okay. She has a store right next to Derek's salon now. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. But I just wanted to put that out there very briefly. I don't want to take up too much time. I've seen a lot of comments about women being offended, and they're,
I don't think they're offended. Here's the thing. I don't think they're offended by all people who have changed their gender. I don't want to disrespect you and call you trans. You don't want to be called trans. But I don't think that's what's offensive.
You can call me Cat. That's fine.
Okay, Cat. I'm sorry. So I don't think that's what they're offended by. What I feel like they're offended by is the way this particular person has treated women, from what I understand. And that has kind of transformed into like people being defensive about certain things. So I want the people to educate people, you know what I'm saying, on what's offensive and what's not. But at the same time, you can't demand respect if you're not giving respect.
Somebody up to my gate.
Hello.
Okay, just park. When you press 0216 and then park in my spot, number 43. Okay, you got it. I'm so sorry.
No problem. I was just saying that at the end of the day, like, you can't demand respect as a transgender, i.e. T.S. Madison, if you don't give respect. So I think that's where the whole defensiveness comes from.
Madison is no different than other people who are just thirsty for fame. There are a lot of people that are thirsty for fame and will do anything. They'll crawl through a pile of shit. You have a lot of people who are like that, and I don't think it pertains particularly to a gender. I think it pertains to a personality or a need or a psychological or a mental issue of something. I won't say issue, God forgive me. It's just a complex that an individual may have, or a desire that an individual may have. Okay. the situation with Khia, now I'm gonna keep it real here. The situation with Khia, I feel like she misled and played with Madison. And I think Madison's knowledge, she's not been involved, or she doesn't have a lot of female friends. She didn't know any better. Because if she knew better after what she and Khia sat on that platform and did, they would have known that, you might as well call Tamar transgender, because she was being messy, and her bravado was very provocative. I'm very good friends with, I won't say very good friends, but I know Toya, I know Candy, I know Tranny. We all go to the same hairstyles. We have for many years. See, I've been accepted into that group for a long time. This has never been a topic of discussion. And they have embraced me, and that is what it is. I think that, when you go ratchet, you go ratchet. Khia's ratchet. Madison is even more ratchet. Birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah.
And that's just bottom line.
I get it.
How it is.
I get it. But as ratchet as Khia has been, as ratchet as Madison has been, I think they both deserve to move on without drama. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
So I don't think one should hold the other back.
I need something to talk about. It's great to have. I'm so sorry, you guys. If you need to let me go, you can. My girlfriend is trying to get in here.
No, go ahead, and we appreciate your call. We got like a whole bunch of callers too, but I really appreciate the education. I appreciate you, schooling me about it, and thank you, Miss Kat.
Absolutely. I just wanted to put it out there to let it be known that in my life, I'm 38 years old. In my life, I have had a lot of women that have helped me, that have embraced me. I love women. I came from a woman. I'm the oldest of 6 children, and I have 4 sisters. So, I just don't want you guys to fall into a stereotype or put everyone in the same category.
We're not doing that. We're not doing it. Well, I'm not doing that. So
no, not you specifically, but when you're unfamiliar and it's new territory for you, and you have an example before you, it will make you standoffish. I left Atlanta in 2010, came back after living in New York and Houston, and coming back to Atlanta, I can see the standoffishness, people are. There's a different approach now. Okay. And I don't know if that's just come from the display of behavior and antics that they have seen from different individuals, but there's definitely a change. And just take a situation just like you would with any other human being. Okay. And judge with your eyes and with your experience and your wisdom, okay? That's all I wanted to say. God bless.
All right, thank you too.
And you have a wonderful evening.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. You all right? Why you look like that? You getting phone call? Your phone calls good? Your mom straight? Everything good? You good? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm trying not to start coughing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like when I was talking, I was getting that damn pollen in my throat. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because once I start, it is no stopping.
9491, you're on the line.
Squad up, squad up. There's no nonsense.
Oh my God.
No nonsense. You are off the chain, honey. You was off the chain, honey.
Please don't take my little blue wrench. That's all I got to live for since I'm
Girl, ain't nobody taking your wrench from you, but you had us falling out over there on Sean Page. When you called in,
I was so sick of it. See, I called you because he said something that I forgot to say, that you wouldn't comment on, and I was about that damn Alex. Like, he called himself the king of reads. The only thing that nigga is reading is the Burger King menu. You know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to fucking try to step on in there and talk to him. I'm facts because I had to get my foot in the door. That's what you said. It's just facts. I had to put my foot in the door. And I was like, bitch, you gonna call all that thing? And then motherfucking Romeo from ICDC college called you. And then now we all above the bullshit. Get the fuck up out of here with that shit. Like, I'm so sick of these bullshit things. And then when I start getting wrong, it's your viewers. It's your viewers. You know what I'm saying? It's your viewers. You can't control your bitch. No, man, it's me, bitch. It's me, bitches. Like the song. It's me. Stop playing with me. I keep telling people like that. And look, my blood pressure is fine. I'm telling you, my blood pressure is fine. I'm not getting excited. It just seems that every time they start with me, and I be trying to keep it cute. Josh, you know for a fact, I be trying to keep it cute.
Listen.
But baby, today was all out war. They just kissed the blackest part of my behind.
Ooh,
And
child.
I'm okay. I'm
You know we
done
love
now.
you.
I just had to say that about Alex because that motherfucker, he tried to goddamn step his pinky toe in and step his pinky toe like this ain't hokey pokey, bitch. I keep telling people these motherfucking YouTube streets is dangerous. You better keep your ass on the sidewalk. It's safer over there.
Ooh, child. Ooh, I can't breathe. Thank you.
I just died.
Oh, no, Nancy, you was off the chain.
No
tonight,
nonsense.
honey.
Listen, if they
I
knew
live.
the phone conversation me and you been having, they
I
think
live.
this bad.
I live, honey.
Hello?
Hello?
Ooh, ooh,
Hello.
ooh,
Yep.
ooh, ooh.
Mute the people, Michelle, because it's like 3 people saying hello.
I muted them. They just popped in. I didn't notice because it's a whole bunch of.
Why everybody keep talking about call Sean back?
Do you know?
I don't know what they said because they don't want me to call Sean
They
back.
keep talking about it was some woman on there. First it was a lady who knew me. Then it was somebody. Thank you, Selena. Thank you for the super chat. Anyway, they said somebody was some lady who knew me. Then they said it was some lady who was lying on me. I don't know. I can't. You know, like at the end of the day, everybody gonna have their opinions. I'm right here. Why I'm gonna go over to Sean to talk to somebody who's talking about me? If they want to talk about me, come on over here. Call in.
But this is what I'm talking about. What you want, me and Josh will. Okay? In a minute. We have no problems doing that. We have no qualms about doing that.
Listen, I was on my petty juice earlier today. I'm like, okay, I feel like being petty. I feel like being petty. But this has just been entertaining to me.
It is entertaining.
This is pure entertainment.
It is. I'm going to get off now because people is ring-a-ding-ding in your thing. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all keep coming over here, and I keep telling y'all in the chat room, it's blackity-block.
Blackity-block.
Because I'm getting it in. I'm not playing with y'all niggas. It's blackity-block. Now, y'all better keep it motherfucking cute or keep it as cute as you can because I know some of y'all motherfuckers in there ugly as a motherfucker, so just keep it as cute as you can. And, Josh, you better tell them how fine I am. You see me, you better tell them
I know she's
I
really beautiful.
Okay.
She's beautiful.
I seen the picture. Well, I seen a picture. I haven't seen.
She's beautiful.
Thank
Okay, I love you guys. Squad
Love you
up.
too.
I'll talk to you later.
Niggas, squad up.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay.
9251. 9251. Hey, Jerome.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, how you doing?
Squad up.
Squad.
This is the Southern lady, baby, calling from Louisiana.
Yes,
Hey,
Louisiana.
Hey, baby.
How you doing?
Look, first of all, I'm going to just say this first before we get to the bullshit.
Yeah, dog was there. I just felt something.
Michelle, I salute you for doing what you did for Khia.
Oh,
We
thank
need
you.
more black women like you.
Thank you.
Josh, I love your energy.
Thank
and I love
you.
your confidence.
Thank you.
Don't you ever change that.
I am not. It is here to stay.
Now, I'm not gonna talk about that person's gender, what they want to be called, he, she, whatever. I'm gonna talk about their character. That's what. Now, they're already intimidated because even when you got a person on the panel with you, anytime they refer to another person that's on the ledger or the docket, if they call them a whore, something like that, you get offensive. Well, I used to be a whore. Baby, we're not talking about you, though.
Right.
True.
Like, how you gonna try to come into a platform like this? You can't take nothing that nobody got to say about derogatory things. But you claim you're so proud of your past and your story and blah, 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 blah. Okay, we get it.
Nobody's proud to be a whore.
Titties. Like, you did porn. It's like, okay, great. But what are you going to show us as your character now, though? Mm-hmm. Like, you can flash your titties and all that, and I get it. You got to do it, like, extra because you got a point to prove. When I'm somewhere with my double D's, I don't got to be shaking them everywhere just so somebody can see them. It is what it is.
That's true. Thank you, Lenina. Yes. You're right. That's true.
But what I do have a problem with is you talked all this stuff about foot this and foot that, but you ain't really put this on. And you had her sitting right there next to you all that time, taking all her energy, all her spirit, and hashing it back out as your own with some titty jiggling and some let me go piss in the background while I'm drunk and threaten a woman and pull out a big old knife and talk shit about, and back her and all this shit.
Hello.
You can say what you want to say about Wendy Williams and who she is or who she's not. But you can't even accept criticism when somebody else is saying it about another person in front of you.
Right.
So I know you did that trademark and that copyright because you felt like it was being done at your house and you was the one paying the money. But that's not real, though. Mm-hmm. If you was going to come together and do this with this woman, you should have kept it real with her and been like, look, we need to do this right. You already had a business manager. You knew that. Mm-hmm. 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 But let me get
all facts. All facts.
Definitely.
Because, girl, look, the views is going down. Black women ain't fucking with you. The ones that's still over there with that bullshit, we not even gonna discuss what kind of black women those is. We gonna leave them over there where they at. We gonna be consistent. We gonna be creative. We gonna be blessed. And we gonna do what we came here to do. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna need y'all to go live every day. Okay? You and Josh.
Yes. I'm doing my best, honey. I'm doing my best. No, it'd be late. It'd be kind of late. I didn't even realize it's 12:30.
Yeah.
It is late.
Yeah, it'd be kind of late, but we gonna try to come in every day.
Well, I'm in here with y'all because I got a badass 1-year-old that woke up supposed to be asleep, but I had to come over here in my office room and talk to y'all real quick. So he about to climb out the bed, so I gotta go, girl.
All right, see you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. Thank you, Native American message. Thank you. We appreciate it. Oh, we got a lot of calls on the line.
You said you was taking 5. No, you taking them all?
I took about 20 already. You want to take some more?
It.
Do we need to take one more?
What's up to you?
Thank you, Tiara. That is so sweet.
Thank you, Tiara. That's so amazing.
Oh, child. I don't know what to do.
So amazing.
The main problem is everyone thinks they are right, are too attached to their way of thinking, and aren't truly hearing the opposing side. That may be true, Jerome.
Hell no. I tried to hear the opposing side, and all I hear was lies.
My issue is when it gets to threats and intimidation and other, things that they do to like block stuff, that's when there's an issue. There's no listening to someone who is doing things behind the scenes to mess up your bag. It is what it is. So, okay, we can take it back. You still looking at it? Caller 6101. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Sorry, this Davenport.
Hey, Miss Davenport. Thank you.
Hi, Josh. How you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm good. I just wanted to. I've been watching everything from the beginning. Okay. And excuse me, I watched Queen's Court. I really loved it. I thought her and Khia was a really good match.
I did too.
Yes.
She did it wrong as far as I'm concerned. The person that will remain unnamed with the copyright. And more importantly, not setting up her YouTube where she can make money, her IG, and her Facebook. Mm-hmm. Something that you had to come in on the back end and do, which really, really says a lot about your character. And I appreciate you for Khia.
Thank you.
I appreciate you for Khia. And Khia's a star on her own. She don't need
She's very
a partner.
Very talented.
She don't need a co-host or anything like that. Mainly what I wanted to tell you, you've done a good thing. You've done a good thing. You can be blessed for that. At this point, Listen, I'm 59 years old, so I'm telling you something I know. I want to feed the dragon. Because if you don't feed the dragon, they don't have no more fire.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
So she posted that today. You posted the whole thing. You know what I mean? To get away, get that lie out the way. Just dead it, Michelle.
It is.
You know what I mean?
No, it is, honestly. And I said it before you called in that had he posted the entire thing from the beginning, it wouldn't have even been no argument. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't even been nothing.
Right.
I just if you're gonna state the facts, just put the facts all the way out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And tell the whole truth.
Yeah, and that's it. That's it. Honestly, I don't have no beef with nobody. I ain't got no enemies. I ain't sitting here like, ooh, we about to fight. I ain't trying to do that. And like I said before, I feel like I got what I wanted. I want you to stay away from me. That's it. So we good. We good.
Yeah, well, you got a lot of class. You got too much class for that. So, I would just after tonight, I would just dead it. Don't even feed the dragon because I'm going to tell you something. They talked about Wendy Williams from a dog. She didn't mention him.
Thank you,
She
Bridget.
never mentioned it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And they always say that too. A dog howls at the moon don't clap back. That's my favorite quote.
There you go.
So, yeah, you're right.
Absolutely.
You're right.
So I would get it after today.
Yes.
Now that you've got all your live followers, I'll be continuing to watch you.
Yes.
Let's talk about the Real Housewives.
We do. We've been talking about several different topics, and even today, it wasn't necessarily intended to be about T.S. Madison, but again, it's gonna veer that way because that's what the news was today. Exactly. So it is what it is. So like every day we've been choosing different topics to talk about. Like yesterday we talked about Khloe Kardashian.
Oh yeah, I've been watching.
So
I watch it, and then I see in the comments people try to sneak it in there.
All the time.
What I mean? But I definitely understand why you did what you did today.
Thank you.
All I'm saying is, let's let it go, honey.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You've been victorious. Bottom line, Khia's victorious. Thank the Lord. All Khia wanted to do was go on and just be on her own. They just kept poking and picking and picking. My God.
Yep.
You know what I mean? My God, let it go. So all I'm saying to you is do a Wendy Williams on it, sweetie.
Yeah.
Just be done with it.
Yep.
Talk about your blog, which I love, by the way.
Thank you.
I love your blog.
Thank you.
And I go there and I watch the videos and I support. I do all of that. And again, I'm 59 years old. Just so you guys know, it's not only young people watching y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll be 60 in June and I watch.
Oh, that's a blessing.
Thank you
love
so
technology.
much.
Always have. I have everything you could possibly get for technology. Most of the stuff I watch is online.
Yep.
Mainly on YouTube. So I just want to say, honey, keep your head up. You've done a good thing, baby.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Good thing. And after tonight, just dead it, babe. Just dead it. Okay? Don't feed them. Don't feed the hogs because they just get bigger.
I received that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. You and John take care, and I'll be watching.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
All right, sweetie. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Shanna. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Bridget, too, as well.
We're going to take these last 3 calls because they have been holding a lot and they have been patient. Do we have it in? You got it in?
Yeah, what's up? Let's go. I'm a ride or die.
Why you looking like?
I'm a ride or die.
2136. Well, I got to be the call lady. Why you can't be the call man?
I know how to work this stuff. I'm the worst person with technology. You know this.
Call it 2316. You're on the line.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, John.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, this is me, Michelle from Louisiana. What's up, y'all?
Yes,
Louisiana in the house.
Yes, boo, man. I'm so proud of both of y'all. Josh, I have subscribed to your channel.
Oh, my God. Thank you.
Yes, subscribe to Just a Superstar.
Yes. Josh has grown on me. I have loved Josh because Josh is like a male version of me, girl. We don't play that shit.
Right.
We don't bite our tongue. We said what we said. We stick into it, and we're going to hit the charade. Who's going to check us, boo?
Okay. Josh is something else, honey. Josh is something else.
I am just so proud of y'all.
Thank
girl,
you.
I'm so proud of how good, you and Khia case turned out. I was very upset to see T.S. Madison try to switch the story around. Well, of course, it's typical, sissy behavior. There's a difference between a sissy and a queen and somebody that's gay. There's a difference. So I don't want them coming from me in the comment section, honey. There is a difference. That was a fishy move because that was very in the feelings and very sensitive, lying and half-ass telling stories and stuff like that. But I called to let you know that I did watch some of Sean Bradley's live too. And it sounded like Sean was really, taking up for y'all,
Oh, really?
For the ones that called in. Yeah, the ones that would call in and try to say, you was wrong or Josh was wrong. He was defending y'all. So, I was in there watching, and from my perspective, he seemed like he was being neutral to the situation, but he was not standing for that bullshit with T.S. Madison.
Yeah.
Like, he's definitely not Team Maddie. And, people will take a mountain, a little bit of molehill and make a mountain out of it.
Absolutely.
And that was just my perception of it. I listened to all y'all blogs and stuff like that. And, just like the last caller before me said, I feel like you should deaden it. Y'all won. Everybody sees, she lied, after today, whatever the little picture was she put up with the half-ass, bullshit, on that with the address and all that, whatever it was. She told half of the story. So today, the truth came out. And in the end, the truth don't come out in the end. And today, the truth came out. Now that y'all know it, you're probably going to get a lot of more clicks, a lot of more subscribers. And, girl, just enjoy it. Take it, enjoy it, and, use it. And I hope y'all can figure out a way to bless my girl Khia.
No.
Oh,
Please bless
absolutely.
my girl Khia. She need her coins.
No,
And this bullshit that T.S. Madison is pulling, baby, I
Khia's
wish
gonna be
somebody would
just-
shut her shit down.
Kaya's gonna be
I wish
just
she
fine.
would.
And she's,
I hope so.
from our experience, she's just been so nice. Keeps apologizing to us all the time, like she drug us into this, and we just really appreciate her humbleness.
Yeah,
Like she's just been so nice.
Yeah.
She didn't. I'm definitely Team Khia, Team ATLien, Team Josh.
Thank you so much. It's
From
much appreciated.
Louisiana, and I wish I was in Atlanta, baby, because if anybody would fuck with y'all, baby, I don't mind catching a charge, baby. I'm already seen by the goddamn state. So catching a charge ain't nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing but put me in a padded ass room. I'm gonna put my left shoe on my right foot, my right shoe on the left, on the other foot, and sit right in the middle of the goddamn road, talk to my goddamn self.
And you gotta pee.
I ain't gonna do nothing but a couple of hours, baby. I'll be out.
Yeah, you gotta pee.
If y'all want to. I got an uncle that's a lawyer too, by the way. So
You gotta
call
pee.
him if you want to.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you so
I'll
much.
tell T.S. Madison to take that.
Squad. Thank you, squad.
All right.
We
Thank
appreciate
you
you.
so much.
All right.
Yes.
Love you too.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Bye.
We got two more. That's it. We shutting the lines off after two more. Oh, child. 5938.
Hello,
Hi.
Michelle.
Yes. How are you?
Hey, Michelle. What's up, Josh?
What up, what up, what up?
ATL in the house.
ATL. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I just wanted to say, I appreciate how you looked out for Khia in all that messy situation and stuff because I met Khia back in 2003 when I used to live in A off 26th Street down by the Equifax building at the Bed Bath & Beyond in Lenox Mall. And she was real cool with us. And she was like, give me your number. I don't have no friends. I just moved to Atlanta. And she knew that we was family or whatever. So that's why I had, kind of sided with her because I felt like, everybody wanted to say, get down on Khia about her mouth and this, that, and the other. But they forget that when she was sitting in Maddie's house next to Maddie was paying for her to stay in all that.
Mm-hmm.
Maddie was co-signing everything. She had to say about tiny and every man wants a woman and all that other bullshit. But as soon as they fall out, then it's, Khia this and this up. That's why I was on Khia's side with the whole situation. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. I do.
I understand. It's so funny. When I met Khia years ago, and I told her this, I don't know if she remembered or not. I had met her through some friends, and he was working as her manager or her assistant at the time, and he was really gay fanboy. And I met her at a birthday party. She was cool with everybody. Everybody in that room was, just cool people. So I met her years ago, and she was cool.
I just met her.
Yeah. My thing is that, you know, as far as that business tip, you can just tell that, you know, first of all, Maddie told on herself.
Yep.
You know, everybody going back and forth, this and the other. She told on herself. She sat at her dining room table, bamming on it like Fred Flintstone, trying to get in the fucking house, talking about her receipts and all this bullshit, and fucked up and told on herself.
And slid and told on herself. That is so true.
Mm-hmm. I think that might be one reason why she was flagging videos.
Everybody else and say, now wait a minute, we are watching, and this timeline don't add up right.
Right.
She underestimated the
like,
intelligence of her audience.
What we call it out here in the West Coast, because I'm in the West Coast, we call that pulling their whole card.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you did. You pulled her whole card, and she couldn't accept that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was.
Yep.
And in all the videos that she made, she never once called you a liar because you never lied on them.
True.
That's
you came with public information.
Oh, I got some shit. I'm gonna drop.
What?
Okay.
You're right.
So that's all it was. You feel me?
Yes.
Pick your face up. Pick your face up, bitch.
Right.
Cause it's on the ground, Maddie. Cause you opened your fucking mouth. That's all that happened.
That's it. That's it.
And then that monster Gio gonna try to attack that woman. That's a grandmother with grandbabies running around. She taking care of all them children, all them grandmas down there in the city of Atlanta. Do you know how many women down there in Atlanta struggling?
Mm-hmm.
And these fuck niggas all on the internet trying to degrade this woman down there in Atlanta being an independent artist.
I get it.
Do you understand that?
No, I mean,
She read about her motherfucking rolling billboard when back in 2005 BMF had a fucking billboard in Atlanta.
Yes, BMF. Yes, you was here then.
Do you understand? Am I talking good?
Yes.
Am I talking good?
Oh, that's when that good money was in Atlanta, child. It was good money.
That's when I was in Atlanta, baby. Am I talking good?
Yes, honey.
Okay. So I don't want to hear nothing about no chateau way out there in the outskirts of motherfucking Atlanta. Bitch,
That ain't even Atlanta. That ain't Atlanta. That ain't Atlanta. Don't nobody go out there.
You ain't by no major mall, bitch. You ain't even by motherfucking North Point. You ain't by Perimeter, bitch. You ain't by Atlantic. Bitch, you ain't even by Riverdale. Bitch,
Look,
get the fuck out of here with that.
That's why you ain't had it everywhere. That's why I was okay with it. Like, you ain't got to ever worry about seeing me.
Never come back this town.
That was my first and last time out there.
Josh, like you say, when we say in Atlanta, we didn't drive outside the perimeter.
Right. We don't drive outside the perimeter. But somebody talking about they having a housewarming, you find they live outside the perimeter, don't nobody go. Nobody goes.
Hello, somebody.
Y'all so sedity. Y'all are just
You
so
know I'm
sedity.
telling the truth. How many places we didn't go because outside the city?
You right. It's a different attitude
Right.
when you live inside the city. Honey.
Hello.
You already know.
Hello.
People who live in Atlanta live in Atlanta.
Right.
I'll FaceTime you. Yeah, but I just wanted to let y'all sit with that a little bit. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you so much for
I
calling.
appreciate how you look out.
Thank
You look
you.
out from higher.
Yeah, I'll continue to do it. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, she been in Atlanta for a long time holding it down. So all y'all listeners and watchers, let that be known.
How many more calls?
Thank you. One.
I got
Thank
to
you.
steal
Good night.
this.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Have a good night.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Bye
Have a
bye.
good night.
We just got one more. This is the last call. Last call for alcohol. 93. I can't even see. 9537. What is he doing?
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What would you like?
Hello.
Hey, how you
Yes.
doing?
You got Michelle and
I'm
John.
good.
What would you like to talk about tonight?
Your dog's going crazy.
Well, I was trying to call in to talk about, first of all, we need to get on the Libra personality, period, because they off the chain. And that's what I can't deal with because I fucks with the Scorpio. That's why I fucks with Khia. Them Libras, they will have you all up in their house, tell you everything, have everybody in their house. It's too much. I can't deal with.
Not the Libra. What are you?
I'm a a Capricorn.
Okay.
I'm a Capricorn.
I'm a Leo.
I'm a Capricorn.
I'm a Leo.
And then also, I just want to say real quick, what about her mama? Because when she came on that time when they were talking about when they got exited out of the Escape to concert, I was like, she came on and said, I'm thinking, if you call yourself a Christian woman, I wouldn't even be entertaining this.
Well, I ain't talking about nobody mama. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I just want to let it be known. I was like, I just know this a lot, but Michelle, I love you. I think you're the most prettiest woman on the earth.
Thank you. I know you're exaggerating, but that's okay. I mean, I look all right. You know, I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate you.
No, honestly, I really do think you're pretty. And then I want to congratulate you on your blog. I've been watching it for the longest. Your YouTube channel. I mean, I've been watching it for the longest.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
You were the perfect final caller. You are great. I appreciate
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Good night. Yes.
So look.
You are currently the only person in this company.
Ooh, my phone hot, honey. Yeah.
This dog is going
You
crazy.
know how they get a little spurts of energy sometimes. That's what he doing. He running around. So. Good. Team Virgo. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening. You got something to say?
Yes.
What do you have to say?
It's been brought to my attention. That's why I was like stuck on my phone.
I'm scared.
Somebody's like a stylist friend of mine
Mm-hmm.
is like pulling clothes for this lady that could be a potential peach holder or a new friend to the show for Real Housewives.
Is it who I said it was earlier?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I told you that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why I was like stuck in the moment
Mm-hmm.
of the zone.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think she's a good fit. She's too hood for that.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else said that too.
She's too hood for that. I think it will bring down, declass the show in a major way. Because to me, that's trap money.
You don't know that. You don't know. I mean, you know what she is off of camera. You don't know what she'll be on camera.
If it walk like a duck, quack
Anyway.
like a duck, it's a duck. You think she can be able to class up? Everything about her's ghetto.
I mean, I turned in her name last year.
To be one?
Yeah.
You damn crazy.
And they talked to her last year. So that's why I know, and then I heard, what's Faith told me about this year.
That
So,
shit crazy.
and she was
Now,
asking
you
me about it. She
ruin
was like,
that
ain't
show?
that your friend? I'm like, yeah.
If you don't ruin our show, did you go to her dingy birthday party?
Why you calling stuff dingy?
It was dingy.
No, stop it. Stop it.
I know that's your friend. I know how
Stop.
you are about your friend.
I know.
But the party was dingy. I think she's a bad look for housewife. Done.
I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm going to do a post
This is the
about
blind item.
it. Yeah, this is the blind item. I'm going to do a post about it.
No, Keisha KO, they would
No.
not take up from BET to Bravo.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This person has never been on a reality show before. Her social media, she has a pretty big social media following, and she's in Atlanta. And she's relatively, kind of well known. And she's been on my Instagram and my she's been in my timeline a couple of times. But, I don't want to say who it is yet.
Where does she get her money from?
She got businesses.
Is she married?
Yes.
But like, what is
That ain't none of your business where that man get his money from. He rich. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Anyway, you guys, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to my channel.
Hell no, it ain't Toya. It wasn't there.
Toya was on BET. Subscribe to my channel. Hold on, I gotta thank some people.
Thank you.
If I can get in there. I need a new computer. Hold on. I think that's what I'm gonna do this weekend. I have a computer. So like I don't know what I'm gonna get. Oh man, I can't even sign in.
Go get a desktop.
I got one.
Well, why you don't be sitting on a desktop?
I don't like being held chained to a desk.
You
Who wants
need
to be?
sit there at the desk.
No.
And then when you get done working, you come out and play with me.
I-
But you need to sit at the desk. Don't you get this laptop no more.
I don't want to sit at the desk. I like sitting in my bed.
On the couch,
Sitting
at
on
the
the
dining
couch.
table, on the kitchen counter.
That's
No.
what the laptop
There's structure.
is
You have an
for.
office. There's structure.
That ain't structure. It'd be hot over there because the sun be
Yeah, I'm fine.
beaming.
Let me redecorate the little office for you. Be a little pussy princess palace.
I do want a chandelier over there though. Can you do that?
Mm-hmm. I got a chandelier too.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I'm in the wrong account. I can't do nothing fast. They still talking. Thank you so much. Hold on.
Thank you so much, everyone, for listening, for hearing us out. For
Squad
being
is
here.
amazing. Honey.
You guys are amazing.
Squad
Whether you agree
amazing.
or disagree, I just appreciate you being here.
Yep.
Thank you for being here. You are amazing. Each and every one of you are appreciated.
I'm trying to get to the thing. Don't let me go. There you go. You read the comments?
No, I can't see the comments.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get into
Monica. You know what? Monica would never do that because she can't control it. Any type of TV show Monica would be on would be something that she could control the content.
I don't know.
You think Monica would be on Real Housewives of Atlanta? I don't think one, Candy would like that. And then two,
why you don't like it?
Because of course
Candy
Monica would be the fan favorite all of a sudden.
Monica's awesome.
I know. She's a sweetheart.
She's so fucking awesome. Hold on.
And she has style and she can sing.
Lots of style, honey.
She can sing. She has a husband, has his own money. She
Monica
has kids.
Straight off the runway. It won't go through. I'm trying to get into the dashboard so that I can thank all of you.
Writes all of my prescriptions in the room.
Ooh.
I hate y'all so much.
Ooh.
Fag and fatty. Oh my God.
Them the kind of people that I don't want on my channel. Let me block her real quick. Hold on. Did I block her? You don't ever have to come back. Okay, so I would like to thank the people who gave in the super chat tonight.
Because you didn't have to, and it's
because
much
you
appreciated.
did not have to, and it's always much appreciated. Latanya Inman, Taj Diallo,
Yes.
Shauna Bassett, Bridget Douglas,
Yes.
Tierra McKinnon,
Yes.
Lanina, we love you.
Thank you, Lanina.
A Native American Massage, thank you so much. Selena Panasic, Asia Graham, Sexy Sky Doll, hey girl.
Hey girl.
Val Rowley, BlackVegas.com.
Hey,
Okay.
all right.
Linnell Diva Jones.
Yes.
Jen Kita.
Yes.
We appreciate each
Yeah.
and every one of you.
Everyone.
And from the other night, if you're here, M. Ken and Princess AG, that we called
Nope.
them. We did shout them out. We did
No,
shout
I
them
don't
out.
know.
We just didn't get to the end. I don't know. But I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in and, you know, dealing with us and the calls. The callers were great. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and visit straightfromtheA.com. Don't forget to subscribe to Josh's channel as well. It's just JUSA Superstar Carter. He is crazy. He doesn't have a filter. But we working on that. No, we not. I'm just gonna let Josh do what he do. I'm just gonna let him be. But we appreciate y'all. Good night, you guys.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Thank you, moderators Shay, Lanina, Zills. No nonsense. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Shay. No nonsense. Zills. Oh my God, Zills.